Ready?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
And after a long-awaited wait, a lot of technical difficulties trying to start off this game. We're still in the first period, and St. Joe's starting off hot, a 1-0 lead. I'm Ben Chowder, joined by Jack Cameron. That was a close shot there by Jake Drummond. Jack, you just want to walk them through how St. Joe's got this lead.
We got this lead through Brandon Adams. He wasn't even assisted. He just got the puck, moved into the offensive zone, and great shot. Got it past their goalie, LaFrance. So great start for St. Joe's in the first 10 minutes.
And something else to note, we talked about how good this second line has been for the Falcons. They actually started off the game, so I believe we should start calling them the first line. I think Coach Carter made a change, and now they are the main lineup for the Falcons. It's around 5 minutes left to go here.
And the 10 minutes you guys haven't seen, this Oratory prep team has not done anything on offense. It's just been a straight St. Joe's offensive game.
Yeah, and it is R.J. Peterson in goal at the moment for the Falcons, but like you said, he hasn't had much work to do in the net. He will here, though, and it's a pretty easy, simple save.
Okay.
Face-off is won by the Falcons. Also in a power play at the moment. Final 15 seconds ticking down. So Oratory Prep hasn't been able to take advantage. They're going to lose the puck here. Here's Chris Tropiano. Tropiano, his pass gets deflected. Tropiano pressed up against the boards. And now here come the Rams again. Power play is over. Vincent Smythe fighting for it. Over to Caden Miller. And Miller shot right off the face mask.
Hard shot by Miller, but the St. Joe's team they look energetic right now. After that hard loss to Monroe, they look like they want this one badly.
They really do, and seeding-wise, they are the better team. The 13 seed, St. Joe's from Metuchen, facing off against Oratory Prep, who is the 20th seed. That is the reason why we are here in Woodbridge. Not the Woodbridge Community Center, though. It is the club at Woodbridge. So our first broadcast here. The winner of this matchup will play Gloucester Catholic in the first round. We are in the prelims right now. Now here comes Maybe. That shot is wide, headed straight for your camera almost.
I flinched there.
I definitely did. I thought our camera was a goner. Miller, his pass, gets in there. St. Joe's can't make anything of it.
We're actually so close to the team right now. You saw Kuchia go, oh, because he had that one right in front of the net.
And Caden Miller playing a much bigger offensive role for the Falcons. He told me he is more than capable of playing a forward position. And Oratory Prep, yes, a nice save from Peterson. Now here's Christian Kuchia around the net. Another save from LaFrance. And Miller couldn't get the rebound. So the freshman, Tom LaFrance, couple of saves. Another goal there in the first period could have been detrimental. But the freshman stepping up.
Kuchia tried to go to the right of him, then put the puck in the left side, but goalie knew what he was doing. He stayed on the left side, but great save by R.J. Pearson on the other side.
So the first line offense is staying out there. It's Carvelli winning this face-off pretty easily, but then Oratory Prep takes over. Seamus Vale giving it up. And now St. Joe's working it right back down. And that puck will travel out off of Oratory. So we'll get a face-off at center ice. Kenyon can't win this one. Now here come the Rams.
With about 3 minutes to go, St. Joe's up 9-3 on the shots on goal, so very offensive first period out of St. Joe's.
Falcons had a little something going there. Now Oratory Prep once again taking over. See if they can get some offense going. Like you said, not much has been going well for the Rams on either side. Kuchia can't catch up with this one. And we'll get another out. Here's Miller. going like all over the place. Now here comes Maybe. Hunter Maybe couldn't work the puck into the middle, and now Oratory Prep gonna take over once again.
It's great defense by Oratory Prep there. Maybe had nowhere to go with that.
It really was a shot there. It's a long one from Drum, or Miller rather. There's Savolka over to Drum. And both sides not really sure what the call is here from the ref. Believe it's offsides, but I'll have to wait and see. And the third line for the Falcons is on. Puck is down, face-off is won for St. Joe's. Miller and Savolka, first line of defense is on with the third line of offense.
Might see Miller put down a shot here.
Looks like he's trying to get it. Caden Miller working his way in. It was a nice pass. Tropiano couldn't connect.
Great playmaker by Caden Miller. We don't get to see him do that much as a defenseman, but that was amazing right there.
Chris Tropiano still fighting for it. Tropiano pass over to Smythe, Vincent Smythe. That shot is deflected. St. Joe's keeping the pressure on. Tropiano fighting for it. Now it's Scalise fighting for it. And Miller is going to keep it in play for the Falcons.
Keep it deep, Troop. Keep it deep.
And Savolka taking a hit to the back. And he will lose possession. And Oratory Prep loses it once again. Smythe's shot is no good.
Winding down on 30 seconds here.
There's Savolka over to Miller. And Caden Miller on the attack. And Oratory Prep takes over. And then Miller takes it right back. Caden Miller, nice pass in. Shot is no good, but the shot is made right after. Hunter Maybe, with 6 seconds left to go, knocking in another one for the Falcons.
What a shift by Caden Miller. He got it over to Drum, and then Drum with an even better assist to Maybe.
So St. Joe's taking a very comfortable into the final seconds here of the first period. Falcons lead 2-0. And Jack Pilata, why not just get one more face-off win just for fun before this period ends? And the period will end once again. St. Joe's leads by 2 heading into the second.
Although when we were back for the start of the second period, St. Joe's took an early 2-0 lead in the first period. And they already won the faceoff and easily into the offensive zone here. Of course, I'm Jack Kemmler with Ben Chadwick.
Yeah, and Jack, something else that's interesting to note is that now it's the previous first line on for the Falcons. So I'm not sure who is really the true line one.
I couldn't tell you either, but Kuchia's got on the boards here, swinging around to Adams.
Brandon Adams already one goal as a defender. Can he get another?
Oratory Prep moving on the offense. They'll take a shot, but deflected by Adams. He can't clear it. And Oratory Prep still has it over the middle. Almost slashed up, a great job by Adams. Gets it over to Kuchia on the left boards. They're moving on the offense.
And I was actually talking to some guys on the hockey team, and we kind of realized that we have yet to see a Christian Kuchia goal, I think, this season, Jack. I mean, he leads the team in points right now, and yet we still haven't seen him score a goal on any of our broadcasts. I don't know if we're bad luck for him, but maybe that changes today.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I guess the game, all the away games, he plays better. Caden Miller on the left boards moving up. Here's Kuchia. Over to Kenyon. Stuffed by the goalie. Didn't have much open space for a good shot, and Miller takes a shot.
It's a nice
Stopped
snag
by
by Miller.
LaFrance. Oratory Prep, bit of a shaky defense here in the first 2 minutes.
A lot of threatening offense for the Falcons.
First line still on for St. Joe's. Shot wide. Now Oratory Prep moving up, looking for a one-timer. He's got it, and goal! Oratory Prep, the Rams get their first one of the game. Syrian Kelly with his 15th goal of the year.
And Kelly is now tied for the most goals for the Rams on the season, 15. Also 37 points on the year. That's more than the leader for St. Joe's, Christian Kuchia. So Syrian Kelly, the senior, keeping Oratory Prep in this.
The first bad stint of defense out of St. Joe's today, and it results in a goal against them. R.J. Pearson only 1 for 4 on shots he saves.
So slow shot right there by Pilata that just kind of passed it into the goalie's glove. And still, I mean, Jack, you look at how this game has gone. I mean, St. Joe's is bound to get more goals if they keep this up.
The new first line on here. Pilata with the easy face-off win.
We've seen a lot of face-off wins from Pilata this year.
Savoca will take a shot. The stop by LaFrance. Now the Rams clear it. But great play by Drum. Keeping offensive zone. He's got over the middle. Can't do anything with it. Now he lost the puck. Rams trying to clear it again, and they will.
Caden Miller still out on the ice. He's been out there for a while now.
And he's still moving quick. Trying to get somebody over the middle. He's still got it on the boards.
Miller's just going all over the place with that puck.
Drum trying to get a pass over, but again cleared by the Rams. St. Joe's will dump it for a line change.
Looks to be the third line on for the Falcons here. Along with Jake Drum.
Adams moving on to the offensive zone. He's taking around the net.
So 11 minutes left to go now in the second.
Rams trying to clear it here. Good job by Smythe to dump it down.
Tropiano, nice pressure, gets it over to Smythe there. No matter what line is on, St. Joe's is keeping that offensive pressure.
Rams almost starting offense, but St. Joe's still have possession and still in the offensive zone. Tropiano over the right boards, pressure on the puck. Smythe's got it over the middle. I bet he might go over the middle, but can't find anything.
And it almost seems like it's a power play right now for St. Joe's. I mean, Oratory Prep's defense cannot catch a break.
St. Joe's switching lines here to the second line.
And Jack, something else I noticed, the lines are all over the place. We have Robbie Kenyon from line 1 now playing with the 4th line, or maybe just the lines aren't as clean as they should be.
Kuchar takes a shot. Another stop by LaFrance. That's Kuchar's 3rd shot on the day. Kenyon over the shot. Great save by LaFrance.
Man, that was a close one. I thought that one was hit fine in the back of the net.
Rams will clear it, but looks like it'll be icing.
So 9.5 minutes left to go. And another thing I want to point out, Jack, is those shots on goal. 17 for St. Joe's compared to the Oratory Prep 4. I mean, if us talking doesn't show how dominant the St. Joe's offense is, maybe that stat will.
We'll get a face-off in the middle for whatever reason. I have no idea why that is after the icing, but Rams actually first win the face-off in a long time, and they're going surging on the offense, and they'll get their 2nd goal of the game.
And Jack, we have a game. I mean, Oratory Prep in this 2nd period is a different team.
And only 5 shots on goal for the Rams, but 2 of them have gone in. That is unreal. You got to wonder if St. Joe's pulls their current goalie, R.J. Peterson.
It's over 40% of their shots finding the back of the net. Obviously, it's a very small sample size, but still.
And the only 2 possessions the Rams have had on offense this whole period have been goals. So St. Joe's needs to, just, I guess, fully not have them in their zone.
Falcons, they got to pick it up. I mean, I know they're missing Dean Ponick. We mentioned that before. That's a big loss, but, man, these other guys, they got to make up for it.
A lot of fighting on the boards between the 2 teams, trying to keep it in an offensive zone, but St. Joe's can't. O'Connor playing it back to Boguszewski. Good pass by Boguszewski over to Kuchar on the left boards. He can't do anything with the puck.
Boguszewski knocked in a shot from the blue line just a few games ago. Maybe he could do that again.
Kuchar takes a shot, but it's deflected. Kenyon over the middle. Oh, and St. Joe's with their 3rd goal of the game.
I don't even know who we're going to account for that goal.
It slipped by the goalie over him, but that's how you take a lead.
I would assume it was Kenyon. I know his stick was up there when it got tipped in. But hey, a goal's a goal. Who cares whose it was? At least St. Joe's taking the lead after a very strong Oratory Prep start.
The faceoff win by Pilata, but ends up in St. Joe's defensive zone. But Drum's now moving on the left boards. But we'll get it icing. Well, we have to find it because he's.
Let me find out.
7:50 to go in the 2nd period. St. Joe's with a 3-2 lead. They're also winning on shots on goals, 19-5. So you'll think they get some more goals in towards the end of the 2nd period. Good face-off win again by Pilata. Now Caden Miller's taking it over the right boards. St. Joe's easily on offense, but offsides. And we'll get a face-off in neutral zone.
Yeah, so just about halfway through this second period. It's been a bit of a roller coaster for St. Joe's. They gave up 2 unanswered goals to the Rams, and they answer right back with another one. Will we see the same first period team, or will this be a battle until the end?
Another face-off win for Pilata. That's 3 in a row in the same shift. He's fighting for it over the boards. St. Joe's still keeping it into the offensive zone. Not a lot happening behind the net. Hunter maybe looking for a guy over the middle. He's got Pilata, but mishap. And now Miller would take a shot. Shot wide up, and we'll get a stop. St. Joe's with a face-off win, but great stop by LaFrance. Drum will take a shot, but wide left. Now Pilata's got it behind the net. He almost slips it by the goalie through the 5-hole, but goalie ends up with it.
Goalie knew he had contact on it, but didn't know where it was. Pilata almost snuck one in, like you said.
Maybe with a shot. Wasn't hard enough, and now Pilata will change. I bet Marco trying to keep it in the St. Joe's offensive zone. He does. Good dump by him. Mix of the first and second line on here. Kuchia, Kenyon, and Drum.
Nice catch there by Kenyon.
Drum's got over the middle to Kuchia. A lot of fight over the middle, and that's a goal for St. Joe's. I'm pretty sure it is, but we got a fight going on after it.
Yeah, LaFrance was on the ground, on the ice.
And confirmed it was a goal. I believe Christian Kuchia got it. Or maybe Robbie Kenyon.
We gotta make sure this one,
the team.
We gotta make sure it counts. First off, they're celebrating. There's a very unhappy parent too in the stands.
That's the second goal. We don't know who scored. I'm pretty sure it was Robbie Kenyon because he led the team after the celebration. So
another unhappy Oratory Prep parent to our right. So it sounded like the ref was explaining, hey, your goalie fell because of your own teammate. That's what he was saying to Oratory Prep. So the goal will count for St. Joe's.
So St. Joe's takes a 4-2 lead. Big one-timer by Oratory Prep, but a shot wide. As they're on a surgical offense here. Haven't seen this much today. Shot left.
Just barely clanked off the post there.
Rams' first real offense today. I bet in Marco on the board trying to clear it. And Kuchia helps him. Now Robbie Kenyon over the left board. Savulka surging to his right. Over the middle, Kenyon, but great play by Rams defender. And now they're moving on, but Rams forward trips. And Brandon Adams ends up with it.
So once again, St. Joe's holding the offensive threat like they have in all game.
Another great 50-50 puck by Brandon Adams. But now the Rams are surging offense, but big hit by Brandon Adams over the middle. As I said, the Rams were surging over the middle, but what a hit by Brandon Adams. He has been a big X factor for St. Joe's in this game.
And that man went flying for the Rams.
Shot for Kuchia. Saved by LaFrance. Adams keeps it in the offensive zone. Puck's over the middle here.
It's in dangerous territory.
St. Louis is a shot wide right.
With the backhand shot, almost got it.
Robbie Kenyon almost with the second goal of the game, but I think shot wide. And tipped off St. Joe's defender, so it won't be icing, and they'll have to reset here. O'Connor with Adams on the D line. 3:53 to go in this second period. O'Connor can't find anybody. Adams helps it out. Now Smythe moving up with his third line. Fighting on the boards here by the St. Joe's third line. See who ends up with this puck. It is the Rams.
It's been a little while since we've seen that Jake Drum, Jack Pallotta line. Wonder when they'll come on.
Good save by LaFrance. And we'll get a stoppage with 3:20 to go.
Yeah, all right.
Good face-off win by St. Joe's, the third line.
Tropiano laying a bit of a hit over there.
Rams moving quick over the offense. Pressuring is Smythe, now Miller. And now Galee's trying to clear it, but he gets hit big, but Miller helps him out over the middle.
Yeah, Galeese took a bit of a hit and then went straight to the bench. Not sure if that was planned before the hit or if he just had to get out.
Jake Drum on the blue line. A weird line here for St. Joe's.
Yeah, again, these lines have not been clean. They're not able to get all 3 or 5 guys on the ice at the same time. 2 minutes left.
And now Rams might have a breakaway here. He'll take a shot, but great save off the mask by R.J. Peterson.
It wasn't conventional, but as long as he stops the puck, that's all that matters.
Now St. Joe's easily back into offensive zone. Full first line on here with Miller and Savoca. Good hit by Drum to not let Rams move on the offense. And now Savoca and Miller will try and get his offense to start something new.
Minute 45 left. Some clear space for Drum.
He doesn't use it. And Savoca trying to keep him off his zone, but he trips. Hits himself on the board.
And no tripping call either. Maybe it's just delayed.
Drum moving over the middle. Did get through a couple defenders, but almost beat all 3 of them, I believe.
He got a meg on that last one, but I think it just clipped the cleat and got out of his control.
And maybe with a big hit. We saw him do that a couple times against Monroe, and that one, he sent the kids to the boards from the middle.
And this is the Legion of Boom right now for St. Joe's on this ice. They're laying big hit after big hit.
Winding down on a minute here. St. Joe still leading 4-2. A lot of fighting in the neutral zone. Trying to see who's going to take offensive possession. St. Joe's dumps it for a line change. Checking on the second line for the last 30 seconds.
And shouldn't expect anything crazy here unless St. Joe's is able to pull something off and extend this lead.
Kenyon might have some open space. Over to Kucha. Good stop by LaFrance. Kucha again. And another stop by LaFrance. I believe that's Kucha's 6th shot of the game.
Man, Kucha is really trying to break that broadcaster's curse. Once again, he hasn't scored when we have been here commentating. And like you said, this is his 6th shot of the day. He's really been trying. So 20 seconds left to go. Falcons lead by 2.
Face-off win by Kenyon. Cuccio took a shot, but wide left.
It's number 7.
The Rams kind of stalling this last 10 seconds here.
Final 5 seconds left to go now.
A lot of fighting on the boards for the last 5 seconds, and that'll be it for the end of the second period. St. Joe's leading 4-2. We'll see. Still.
And we are back for the third period of St. Joe's versus Oratory Prep. The Falcons lead 4-2. Once again, I'm Ben Chuck, joined by Jack Kemmler. And Jack, it was a bit of a weird start to that second period, and then St. Joe's catching up in the end and growing that lead even more. So, I mean, what do you have to make of that?
What I have to make of it, it's just, it was very weird from the defense. Like, the only 2 times Oratory Prep got on offense, they scored. So it was such a weird thing from them. I guess maybe just you could call it a fluke. St. Joe is still up here 26-7 on shots on goal. So
Cuccia, a real opportunity here. Christian Cuccia, his shot is deflected by LaFrance. Still hasn't scored on a broadcast yet.
I don't know what it is. A shot of the day. He's trying his hardest.
Kenyon fighting for it, and Kenyon wins it. And that puck will go flying. It'll go out of the rink, up into the stands, where we were planning on originally broadcasting. So, man, we lucked out. Potential black eye we might have missed right there, Jack.
Yeah.
So 14 minutes left to go, just a minute in to this third period. Both teams battling after that St. Joe's face-off win. And Miller's just gonna kind of volleyball toss this one to his teammate.
Long, so we'll get a face-off in neutral zone.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of tapped it, but I guess you can't hold it and then throw it.
I don't think you could cup it.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he did. So we'll get another face-off in St. Joe's territory.
I hear it. Wait.
So another face-off win for Jack Pilata. St. Joe's trying to keep up their offensive prowess. Volker going to clear this one around the boards. Pilata swooping in, and maybe will take over control. His shot is caught and intercepted. Now it's back in St. Joe's territory. Another icing.
It's a great try by maybe for playmaking. In these last two games, especially against Monroe, his playmaking has been superb.
And a face-off win for Oratory Prep here. And here come the Rams. That pass going nowhere. Like we said, they're not always on offense, but when they are, they've seen some success. Pilata playing well on defense. That puck will go around the boards once again. Jack Pilata winning this with the box out. Now here comes Miller over to Drum.
Great defense in this third period by St. Joe's.
Cade Miller, the pass over to maybe. The shot is no good. Miller had another shot, just barely missed.
Skimmed off LaFrance's right arm. That should have gone in for maybe. He's got another chance here.
Still dangerous territory here. Jake Drum now. Oh, a nice back and forth from Drum. Jake Drum has some time. Jake Drum, it's a glove save by Tom LaFrance.
My jaw dropped by that play. He did like a stutter step and then deked through two opponents. That was unreal.
I never thought it was possible to do a hesitation move in hockey, because I mean you're on skates on ice, but somehow he faked that he was going backwards and then went right forwards. But it doesn't work after an incredible glove save from Tom LaFrance. So we'll get another face-off in the Rams territory.
And Coach Carter's been doing this. He's been putting the fourth line on, but with Christian Kucha. Weird strategy by him.
Just always keeping one of his best players on the ice is what the strategy seems to be. About a Marco. Now to be Tropiano fighting for it on the boards. Now Adams. Brandon Adams taking a hit, but he dishes it right back. But he loses the puck.
Almost a great deke by Brandon Adams. We've seen him just totally be amazing for St. Joe's this game.
Nice interception there for Zavolka. The shot by Kuchia. Saved once again.
This is unreal. This is actually unreal.
Man, he wants it to happen so bad. I wonder where his motive right now, but for some reason, just cannot find the back of the net.
9 shots on the day for him.
Oratory Prep will clear this to get a line change. The Falcons going to try and move this forward. Be intercepted. Here come the Rams. Some room to work with. And St. Joe's takes over. Kuchia along the right side. Christian Kuchia, another shot and another save for Tom LaFrance.
That was the closest one yet. It skimmed off his LaFrance's shoulder.
Well, big hit laid there for Galise. And an interception from Galise. Now Miller gonna send this one around the boards. Vincent Smythe in pursuit.
Gucci's going to check off. That was a long shift for him, at least 3 minutes.
Now it's Toth holding it behind the net. And now the Rams will try and work it forward, and once again, St. Joe's will take over fairly quickly. There's Tropiano trying to get it, unable to. Miller playing very nice defense, as he has all season. Final 10 minutes.
Yeah, great defense, great offense. He's been playing with the third and fourth line today, so he's been trying to be a playmaker for this St. Joe's Falcons.
Yeah, like I said, missing a couple of guys today, including first line star for St. Joe's, Dean Ponick, so Miller really stepping up. And here comes on offense once again. Caden Miller bombarded with Oratory Prep defenders. Tropiano going to take this one over. St. Joe's with an opportunity. Nothing there, another shot, and it's deflected. Another great save by Tom LaFrance.
A lot of deflections over the middle zone there, and that bumped right off the post. St. Joe's getting some real good opportunities here. We might see their fifth one going today in the next couple minutes.
Incredible reaction time from LaFrance on that last shot. Miller with the shot. Can't find the net once again. Now Savoca and Tropiano working at it. Another shot is stopped before it can get there. And now LaFrance will sit on this one.
Good work, St. Joe.
So Tom LaFrance is under some severe pressure right now from St. Joe's. LaFrance, just a freshman. 87% save percentage, over 500 saves on the year. Another Cuccia shot. It had power, couldn't find the net. 10th shot of the day for Christian Cuccia.
Now the full second line on here for St. Joe's. Christian Cuccia with his guys.
Shot there for Oratory Prep. It looked good. He was falling over while he shot it, but once again, can't find the net.
More of a Mahomes Super Bowl type play there.
Really was. Another shot for St. Joe's. Once again saved by LaFrance, and I know that they have let up 4 goals, but in my opinion, Tom LaFrance has been arguably one of the best players here for Oratory Prep.
Yeah, I gotta agree. 33 shots on net for St. Joe, so you do that math, that's pretty good for him.
Kenyon on the face-off. The Rams will win this one. Once again, they cannot advance the puck. Here comes St. Joe's. Couldn't get there in time. Still with the puck. Kenyon's shot is a little bit wide. Now here's Cuccia fighting for it. Robbie Kenyon just left that one for Cuccia. Cuccia was not too happy with that pass. Now here come the Rams. Need a goal quick.
Kenyon was very winded there. He's been on here for a long shift, and we know how big he is. He's going to get winded after 1 or 2 minutes. So
Cuccia once again. The backhand shot is wide. Had a lot of power for a backhand shot, too. Here's Cuccia trying for it again. He'll give it over to Kenyon. And yeah, Kenyon just looks gassed. He's got to come out soon.
we'll get a stoppage to check on the first line here for St. Joe's.
Yeah, and there goes Kenyon and Cuccia heading off. So the score remains 4-2, 7.5 minutes left to go. Talking going here, I guess.
Yeah.
And Pilata on the face-off. It'll be the Rams winning this one. Jack Pilata laying a hit on the boards.
Don't see that much from him.
Now here's Miller trying to work it down. Oh, Drum had an opportunity there. And they'll call offsides on Pilata. Man, that was a really good look for St. Joe's.
Yeah, Drum and maybe on a 2-on-1 there. I can almost guarantee a goal there, so bad job by St. Joe's there.
So Pilata on the face-off once again. Another win for Oratory Prep. But the St. Joe's defense quickly makes up for it. Caden Miller over to Drum. What a pass. Drum Working it down to Pilata. Pilata over to Maybe. Maybe his shot. Another save by Tom LaFrance.
A lot of pressure by St. Joe's in this third period. I don't know how they don't have a goal yet, but we got to see one coming in the last 7 minutes.
And that was just gorgeous puck movement from Drum to Pilata to Maybe. And once again, Tom LaFrance is single-handedly, if I will say so myself, keeping Oratory Prep in this one. There's a win for Pilata on the face-off in the Rams territory. Six and a half minutes left to go. Reggie about to Marco. And the refs will call another stoppage. So that first line still out there for St. Joe's. Pilata loses this faceoff. Now here come the Rams. Shot is saved by Peterson. And now here comes Maybe. Hunter Maybe. Outside in. Gets it poked away. Drum over to Pilata. Can't connect.
Keep in mind this first line has been on here for at least 2 minutes, so we don't know if we're going to get the best opportunities.
Puck is out there, up for grabs, and it gets cleared away once again by Oratory Prep. Savoca will send this one around the boards, and we'll get a new line change. Like you said, that first line was out there for way too long.
5:40 to go in this one.
It'll be the third line out there for St. Joe's now. Tropiano around the right side, collected on the way over. Both teams battling for it in the Rams territory, behind the net. And Oratory Prep wins it, and here they come. A shot, if you don't even want to call it a shot, that gets saved by R.J. Peterson. And Jack, if Oratory Prep has any hopes of tying this one up to go to overtime, like how much more time do they have to score that first goal, or that third goal rather?
In my opinion, as a visitor watching this game, I think they have no chance. Their offense has been horrible today, even though they scored 2 goals. I'm not trying to disrespect them or anything, but only 9 shots on net. I just don't see them netting in 2 more to end this game.
All right, well, no, I will put you on the spot. If they were to score a goal, I mean, when could you see it? And once again, if they had any hope of coming back in this one, like how soon does that next goal have to come in?
It comes when their goalie gets pulled.
And Kocha, like you said, it needs to come in the next couple of minutes. Not much better chance than this to score a goal in the next couple of minutes for Oratory Prep.
Granted, Kucha's had 10 shots today, and not one of them have gone in, so I guess he's a bit mad.
40 left to go on the power play as well. Oratory Prep on offense, but not a lot going on for them. Easy save there for Peterson. Now here comes Brandon Adams on offense.
Looking for the shorthand here. The defender.
Adams, oh, he megged him. Still in possession. Against the ball, look like. And into the air, 3.5 minutes left.
The Rams accidentally got it out of their offensive zone, so that's going to waste a lot more time.
Just 40 seconds left to go in that power play. And it honestly looks like it's been even strength for both teams, just kind of going back and forth. Another shot for Oratory Prep, and this one will go in. So the Rams are now only down by 1.
Yeah, I'm sorry to the Oratory Prep personnel or anybody who goes there. They scored a goal, now I stand corrected.
Ciaran Kelly, his second goal. Now the team leader for the Rams in goals, assists, and points.
Now with 3 minutes to go, you gotta hope the St. Joe's keeps on their first 2 lines, because once Oratory Prep pulls their goalie, it's gonna be a close one.
Falcons now at full strength. A shot here, no good. Nice deflection there from LaFrance. Jake Drum Moves it over to Savoca. Savoca's shot. It was powerful but wide.
Great playmaking by Jake Drum on this shift.
Drum, nice deke. Another shot. Once again wide. Pilata kicks it over to Drum. Miller keeps it in play. Miller over to Pilata, and Caden Miller couldn't end it off with a goal. It was Pilata to Miller, back and forth, the senior duo. And now Oratory Prep will finally clear it into Falcon territory.
2:30 to go on this one. You got to think the Rams are going to pull LaFrance in about a minute, maybe 30 seconds.
And it's getting tense here in the club.
The club at
Hunter
Woodbridge,
maybe.
not an actual club.
Yes, of course. Robbie Kenyon. That shot is another great save by LaFrance. Here comes Oratory Prep, and we'll get an icing and a face-off in Rams territory. 2 minutes left to go. So the face-off in St. Joe's territory is won by the Falcons. Here's Cuccio fighting for it. Cuccio possibly just trying to waste time here. Kenyon over to Adams. Brandon Adams shot, another save by LaFrance.
I don't know how that got through, but great shot by Adams.
The shot there by Cuccio, once again no good. Cuccio lays a hit. 90 seconds left to go. Now here come the Rams. Sion Kelly had a chance there, didn't take it. And off comes the goalie.
We'll get a 6-on-5 for the Rams.
Henry Zahn will check on.
A minute to go.
Shot saved by Peterson. "60 seconds left to go." And it looks like we have some sort of timeout here on the ice. Refs are going to talk things over. So we'll take a short break once again. 1 minute left to go for the Falcons to advance. Both lines heading back out. It is the new first line headed by Pilata and Drum.
With a mixture of Christian Cuccio.
I feel like this is just their best 5 players on the ice right now. Pilata on the faceoff. He pushes it, but Oratory Prep will maintain possession. 50 seconds left to go. Pilata gonna clear that. Now here comes Drum. And Drum will be tripped.
Yeah, it's got to be a tripping.
It's a massive call. Now it's impossible for the Rams to have more players on the ice besides goalie.
And I'll tell you, I can't really blame the Rams player there, especially when Jake Drum's on a breakaway with an open net. it's almost 100% it's going to go in. So maybe that was the best play they could do.
It definitely was. I mean, you stopped the goal. I mean, yeah, are you in a power play now? Sure, but nonetheless, the goal was not allowed. You're still in this one, despite having the odds heavily against you now.
You're responsible for your stick. Period. End of story. It's a great ball.
So there is the penalty against Mark Giacobello. Kenyon on the faceoff. Kenyon's going to win it. Oratory Prep will clear this one.
So it was a 6-on-5 for Rams, now 5-on-4 for Joes in the last 37 seconds.
Yeah, the goalie is out there because these faceoffs are in the Rams' territory, so it makes sense. But, man, they are at a serious disadvantage right now. Kenyon wins this one. Kenyon looking for a goal. Can't get it. Now it's Miller. Caden Miller. His shot wide. Kuchia. His pass in, doesn't get there. This might be the last chance for Oratory Prep right here. Here come the Rams.
And they pull their goalie.
Kelly. His shot is wide. Empty net. 10 seconds left to go. Oratory Prep still trying to work it in. It's madness over by St. Joe's, and that will be it. St. Joe's with a 1-goal victory over the Oratory Prep Rams, and they will be advancing to play Gloucester Catholic in the first round of the NJSIA non-public tournament. And man, I mean, it's been a fun season. I know we already kind of went through all of this in that Monroe broadcast. We wish the best of luck to St. Joe's in that Gloucester Catholic game. Unfortunately, we cannot make it out there. If they win, best believe we'll be at that next game, but this could be the end of our hockey broadcast. So, I mean, Jack, you just want anything to say about how the team has played this year and how impressed you are with them?
I'm very impressed by just the whole team. I mean, mostly by the second line. That's now the first line. Pilata, maybe Drum. They really immersed themselves in the games that we watched. We've seen Drum and Pilata just honestly become the best players of this team. So I hope to see a big year out of Drummond maybe for the next year.
Yeah, and best believe the dynamic duo of Ben Chadwick and Jack Kemmler is not dead just yet. Baseball season in spring will be very fun, going all across the country for that. So make sure to tune in for baseball, and make sure to tune in for the next hockey broadcast if there is one. But for future sports, it's bowling tomorrow morning and basketball Wednesday.